Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Issa. Today I wanted to hop on here and give some advice for juniors in high school. I'm a senior, so I'm like pretty, I've had some experiences. I have learned so much over the years and grown so much as a person. This video is like directed towards juniors just because that's like what I have the most regrets about what I did that year. So I'm gonna go over like academics, college stuff, because I know that everybody's stressing about it, and I was too, believe me, and junior year is very hard. So I just want to like give some advice that hopefully will help you guys. Obviously grades matter, but I think it's like a thing that people say that freshman year doesn't matter, or like your grades in junior year or like in sophomore year are the only ones that matters. Like, no, it all matters, because what you submit to college is your overall GPA. Like, if you have like a bad year, like, I mean, you can explain all that, like, it's fine, it's not like the biggest deal, but like, don't have that mindset of like, this is the only year that matters, because no year really matters more than the other. Like, all of the grades matter, but junior year I think is like the time where you should take the most challenging courses. I applied to 17 schools. I've gotten into like every school that I've gotten back the decision, and let me tell you, my grades were not perfect any of the years. Like, I'm pretty sure the only quarter, or my school does like semester grades, the only semester that I got all A's was sophomore year, second semester. So random, but I got B's, guys. I was not like a 4.0 unweighted student. I had a pretty good GPA, it wasn't bad, but I like did not like get perfect grades, and it's not the end of the world if you get a B or like whatever, unless like you're going for valedictorian or something like that. But no, there's always a college for you. Don't like think that you're not going to get in anywhere just because you got like a few bad grades. Like, I got like multiple B's, some C's even, so, and I still got into pretty good schools. If your school offers like AP classes or IB classes, take as many as you can. Don't overload yourself. I only took 2 APs my sophomore year and 3 APs my junior year, 3 APs my senior year. I didn't take any APs my freshman year. Take what you think will be challenging, but not like overwhelm you. So if your school offers it, make sure to take advantage of those opportunities. If your school doesn't offer these, then it's completely fine, because they compare you to the other students in your school with the same like access to opportunities as you. You're gonna like look at if your school has these classes and if you took advantage of them. Another big thing that happens during junior year is the SAT and the ACT. I didn't submit my scores. I didn't know that I was gonna go test optional. I was still taking the ACT the summer before senior year, which was when college apps were like opening and stuff. So I was like stressed out, because I was like, what if I need to take it again, and like then my scores might not even come in time for me to submit my apps, like, because it's a whole process. Like, you want to have that done with before the summer. Like, try to do it early. That's why I recommend that you already have taken one at least so far, and start prepping like now, and prep all year and take it like as many times as you can throughout the year. Another thing that I highly recommend you do now instead of later is make a college list of your like safeties, like your breaches and like your targets, or like at least try to like make a draft of it. Research colleges, go on campus visits, do all that early. When summer comes around, it's gonna like, the Common App is gonna open, and you're gonna like want to like start on it as soon as possible, so you don't like have to do it all year. I honestly recommend like finishing the Common App by the time school starts. Like, before summer ends, you should finish the Common App basic questions, and you should be starting on your like supplementals. But you should definitely have a finalized where you're applying list before summer ends. In terms of like passion and extracurriculars, I don't really know. Each school says they're looking for something different, but if you are passionate about something, like, try to tailor most of your like extracurriculars and stuff to that. If that like is your major. And it's good to be passionate about something, because if you list on your extracurricular that you've done something for years and you have like awards, you've won this, won that, like it looks a lot better than if you just did something for like 1 year and just like started it, like, because then it makes it kind of like seem like you did it just for like to put it on the college application. I am gonna be honest, I started a lot of things like my junior year. I was very late. I was not involved with anything with the school except for sports my sophomore and freshman year. So I started like things late. I joined like National Honor Society clubs. I made my own club. I joined like my school ambassador team, but I did that all junior year. If I would have done it freshman year, I think it would be a lot better. So I recommend starting early, but if you are a junior, start now. Like, you still have time, and try to seek out leadership roles in those positions, because that looks a lot better. Also, try to like do volunteer work, like as much volunteer opportunities as you can. That's another thing. Like, if you're only about school and like all your things is like academic related and you don't have any like other hobbies like besides from school, like they're gonna think that you're not gonna like really fit in at the campus and like do other things besides like just school. You're gonna want to take time to yourself and work on your mental health, because I can assure you there will be days where you're like crying. This is the time to start developing good time management skills though, because you're gonna need that in college. So if you already have like study habits, time management skills, all of that developed, you're gonna have a much easier time. Also, like not waiting to the last minute. That's one thing I wish I wish I did earlier. I was more stressed because I would wait till like the last day to do things. What I used to do is like, I'll be doing my homework. I would start it at like freaking 10 p.m. or something, because I waited till the last minute. I had no time management. It would be like 12, right? And I'd be like, bruh, I need like sleep, because my like health is like more important. So I'd go to sleep because I'd be like, I deserve to sleep, you know? It's super important to prioritize your mental and physical health during this time, but you know, telling yourself like, oh, I need sleep, so like let me just stop doing my work. Like what I did is not like how you should go about it. You need to like plan your time better. I suggest getting a planner if you don't already have one, because that really helped me. Getting a planner will be a huge like step in the right direction. It's just up to you to like actually follow your plan. And it will help you manage your stress, because you do want time that you can, you know, chill. But I recommend drinking coffee. This year I started drinking coffee like every morning, and it really helped me, because last year I would fall asleep during my classes. Like I would literally sleep the whole day. I know that junior year is very stressful, and I'd be like exhausted. By the time I got home, I would have no energy, so I would like take a nap, and like it would take away a lot of time that I could be using to like study. So, and I know coffee's not gonna solve all that, but it at least like, you know, will make you less tired during the day. Also, still enjoy that high school experience. Go out with your friends, have fun. Limiting yourself to just school will not help the situation. You're gonna be like really depressed if you don't do things for yourself. The next thing I definitely recommend is to find work opportunities, whether it's like a job or like an internship. I should be finding that stuff now. Every school is kind of different in terms of this, but for my school, if you have like an internship, you like get to leave early from school, and you're gonna be freaking burnt out. Like you're gonna like not want to stay the whole day senior year. Like senioritis is real, guys. Like it's a real thing. You're gonna have senioritis. You're not gonna want to stay the whole entire time. You want a break. The next piece of advice I have is don't ignore your counselors, and try to actually take advantage of your college counselor at your school if your school has one. Or like I know people that actually bought like a college coach, but I didn't really want that. Like you can just use like the internet, but like if you have the money and you have the resources, get it. Don't be scared of your counselor. You have a free college counselor at your school most likely. Take advantage. Like don't be scared of them. Like don't like avoid seeing them, because I avoided seeing my counselor. I was like, I do not need her, but like I was not up to date with like half the things we needed to know. So I was like scrambling at the last minute, trying to do my SRARs, trying to get my application submitted. They were pretty helpful sometimes. And another thing that is important is college fairs, because I went to like all the college fairs that like my school offered us. There was one Hispanic college fair, and it was, you know, although like most of the schools there, like I wasn't really interested, I got to like talk to a lot of schools that I would have never like expected to like find myself like actually interested in. But after talking to the people there, like I realized, wait, maybe this is like a good school. So it's like a good way to like branch out and like discover new schools and meet the people that like promote the school, because honestly there's some schools that I really thought I was gonna apply to, but I didn't because of like how it was from the college fair. So go to the college fairs, guys. Like, why not? You have like nothing to lose from it, and even if you don't like any of the schools, you still get like brochures and stuff, and you can at least research them and maybe find schools similar to those schools that you found at the college fair that might be better match for you. Another thing is find your recommenders, or like try to like find your recommenders at the beginning of the year. Call on a few teachers. It will help you, because I like didn't do that. Only do make sure that you do ask pretty early though, like not like too late, because they book up. Like especially the good teachers that you want to get the rec from, you want to get the rec from like at least an honors level teacher. You want it to be like specifically, like you want it to be like an AP teacher, like a good teacher, and you want it to be from like a real class, like not like an art class or something, unless like you have a really close bond with the teacher from the art class or you're majoring in that. Try to get it like generally from something you're majoring in, or like just a teacher that you know like will be good at writing it. Also, surround yourself with people that are gonna bring the best out of you, not bad influences. You kind of become who you surround yourself with. It's kind of sad, but like you want to surround yourself with people that also care about their future and like care about college and stuff. You don't want to be with like the people that don't really care about school, especially during this like critical time period for you. They'll drag you down with them. Just balance it and try new things that are good for you. And that's all the advice that I have for incoming juniors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it and subscribe. If you want to see more advice content for high schoolers, let me know.